Yo, incremental greetings, brother. So what I wanted is some kind of a joke for the incremental April Fools. Uh, I know that playing with religion is a sensible topic, so no hard feelings. This is just for some humor. And most of what I did is with AI, and I just prompt religion without specifying which in particular. SuperMemo is now a religion, in case you didn't know. It started with a cult. It's no longer a cult. Now it's a religion, has evolved. And it's the church of incremental reading. Nice. So the devotees, people who follow this religion, are called memoists. Follow the secret path of eternal learning, seeking enlightenment through spaced repetition and incremental reading. Then, what are the core beliefs? The holy forgetting curve, the doctrine of incremental revelation, and infinite learning path. Let's see one of each individually. So you have forgetting is a test of faith. Only through SuperMemo's divine intervals can one achieve eternal knowledge retention. That means forever, to the end of time. Then, doctrine of incremental revelation. Through wisdom cannot be consumed all at once. Knowledge must be revealed and shall in small increments. Just a secret text is read over years, not in a single setting. And third, the infinite learning path. One must never claim to be done with learning. A true believer is forever engaged in reading, reviewing, and retaining knowledge. There's no end to this path. Let's see the secret rituals and practices of the Church of Incremental Reading. They're just to mention on four. You have the ritual of recall, also known as the daily reviews. Memoists must complete religiously their daily reviews, the outstanding basically, to keep the knowledge streak intact. Those who miss a day must perform extra reviews as penance. Then, the incremental reading pilgrimage. A devoted memoist embarks a lifelong experience, a lifelong journey of incremental reading. Thousands of books, articles, research papers. Trust that all knowledge will be digested at the optimal pace. The Great Deletion, or the Purge, also known as the Purge of the Inferior Cards. Once a year, believers gather to purge low-quality flashcards, following the secret commandment, "Thou shalt not burden thy memory with trivial knowledge." That is a sacred statement. Thou shalt not burden thy memory with trivial knowledge. That's why you have the purge. Even though it's unlimited, you will keep learning forever. That doesn't mean you want to learn garbage. The final test of enlightenment. Only those who can recall 100% of their collection, SuperMemo collection, from the last 20 years, may attain to perfect recall, enter into the realm of immortal memory. On the other part, the Church of Incremental Reading have some sacred texts. Just to name a few. The Gospel of Piotr, the holy writings of the prophet called Wozniak, revealing the secrets of optimal learning. It's a must read. Not only that, you need to also memorize it. The incremental testament, the divine revelation of SuperMemo scheduling algorithm passed down through the ages, almost immortal at this point. And the scrolls of incremental reading, a never-ending collection, partially read article, providing that no knowledge should be consumed too quickly. Then, what about the holidays in this religion, in the Church of Incremental Reading? We have Wozniak Day, June 1st, The Great Forgetting, April 1st, happens to be today, and the Festival of Incompleteness, which, ironically, it's incomplete, so has no day. So what happens in the Wozniak Day, in the June 1st? It's not arbitrarily chosen. You could think, hey, what about December 13th? It's the anniversary of SuperMemo. That just is for mortals. What about March 27th? The anniversary was Incremental reading. Again, it's for mortals, for commoners, not for the people who really are in the circle. Then, Wozniak Day, the holiest day of the year, celebrating the creation of SuperMemo. Followers engage in intensive review sessions, followed by a feast of brain-boosting foods. Why June 1st? If you don't know, then you need to keep up. What happened that day? SM-DOS. It will be the hint. Then, the Great Forgetting, which is today, April 1st. A day where all of the memoists skip the reviews as a test of faith. Only the greatest will return the next day to recover their streak, the review streak. And the Festival of Incompleteness, an entire month, a month-long celebration of partially read books and articles, providing that knowledge is best consumed incrementally. There's only one way to read, and it's incremental. Everything else is a crime. Then, this religion has like some ranks or titles, like you may be familiar with monk or something like that in other religions. So you have the novice learner, a new convert who just started using SuperMemo. Has a lot to do. Then you have the space repetition acolyte that has maintained a year-long streak of reviews. That thinks that no, I achieved Nirvana and all of that, but still has a long way to go. Next, the incremental reading monk, who has spent over a decade reading articles without finishing any of them. Meaning, if you finish the books you read, you cannot become an incremental reading monk. You need to start reading them, make flashcards, and don't finish them. That's the way it's done. Then the memory saints, those who can recall random historical dates, obscure facts, and forgot the memes from early 2000s. Because they are pursuing the perfect recall. And the Grand Archivist, the highest rank, reserved to those who are memorized at least 1 million facts. Not 1 million repetitions, million facts. And can quote SuperMemo algorithm by heart. It's the highest position. Then you have the rival sects, because they're not still even a religion, or apostates. The first, as the Yankee cult, are just a bunch of heretics who believe in a primitive space repetition methods, something that is like believe in the age of dinosaurs. It's okay, it's a good start, but it's way too primitive, bro. Then, the rote learners, the non-believers, who foolishly cram information without intervals. Cramming is a sin. Then we have the instant readers. Those who try to read entire books in one sitting, cover to cover, rejecting incremental reading wisdom. Those bastards. And then the AI uploaders, those blasphemers who seek to bypass learning by implementing knowledge directly into their brains, like in some kind of matrix kind of way, instead of trusting the incremental acquisition. Then, just to name a few SuperMemo miracles and prophecies in the Church of Incremental Reading. Legends tell of a great archivist, name not known, who can recall every book they have ever incrementally read, despite never finishing a single one. That's the highest, that's legendary level within the great Grand Archivist. Legends say that. Then, the prophet Wozniak once spoke of a future where humanity achieved perfect recall, and SuperMemo becomes the dominant learning tool of every single civilization on Earth. It's the most mainstream thing you could put in your face. There's a future like that, according to the prophet. And it is said that true memomist, so anyone who believes in the religion, not just the highest rank, never forget a name, never forget a date, never forget a Wi-Fi password, no matter how long it has been. That's the difference between other commoners and mere mortals. Then we have the final revelation, the path to eternal memory. The Church of Incremental Reading promises two possible fates. First, the eternal memory, for those who faithfully review and read in increments, achieving perfect recall and infinite wisdom. That's a good one. Or the abyss of forgetfulness, for those who abandon their reviews, letting decades of knowledge fade into nothingness. That's the negative outcome you don't want to experience, right? So the question is, will you follow the secret intervals or be lost in the void of forgetting? Your choice. If you want the positive, use incremental reading. If you want the negative, move on or don't even try. Nothing more to add. Bless you and see you incrementally.